Church buildings come in different shapes and sizes. They can be traditional or modern. Differences in architecture, layout, and style are important because they say something about the beliefs of the people who worship there. So what that is saying, and remember, this is history, a bit of history. This is not talking about modern churches. So it was believed that the bigger the size of the churches, then the more wealthy the members are as well. Give you other reasons as to why some these churches are so massive. The reason for building massive cathedrals and churches was mainly political, according to history. Before the era of autocracy, when a single monarch could, with his word, make any law, European nations were mostly city-states loosely governed by a monarch. This led to a competition between major cities for trade, commerce, and therefore power. And those were, to a certain extent, dependent on the city's public image. And of course, a part of the public city image is the size of the churches as well. So now you understand why these buildings are so massive. It's because they are traditional. These are not modern churches. However, these, if you did not know any better, or if you didn't, without you being aware of the fact that these are churches, you could be tempted to believe that these are little castles because the buildings are fancy, and they would give you the impression that the people who worship there are very wealthy. So it's common to see pointy roofs for structural reasons. Being built of massive materials, usually brick and mortar, these buildings can sustain quite a lot of pressure, but a limited amount of strain or pulling power. So, the weight of these buildings is directed down to the ground without compromising the structure of the building itself. The most popular building in the UK in terms of churches, the most common is the Church of England. For those who live outside of the UK, this is similar to the Anglican Church. So the most buildings or the most churches belong to the Church of England, and second is the Catholic Church. The architecture of churches have evolved over 2,000 years of the Christian religion, partly by innovation and partly by imitating other architectural styles, as well as responding to changing beliefs, practices, and local traditions. Christian architecture encompasses a wide range of both secular and religious styles from the foundation of Christianity to present day. So this partly has influenced the design and construction of buildings and structures in Christian culture as well. So some people may ask, okay, if these are traditional churches, where are the modern churches? It is fair to say that the church numbers are dwindling, meaning the members. And because the church members are dwindling, then there is hardly any need to build new churches. Personally, I love to see these buildings. I love the nostalgic feeling that I get. It's almost like a fairy tale when you are looking at them. As a matter of fact, if you should visit the UK and if you want to visit one of these places, for example, Cathedral, there is in central London, the one that you can visit is St. Paul's Cathedral. Everything, I'm always talking about Google, so what you can do is to book it before you actually go there. It is something that you can book online. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Yes, so just to say, yes, these are not little castles that you are looking at. These are in truth and in fact churches in the UK. If this is the first time that you are visiting this channel or watching one of my videos, I encourage you to subscribe. Remember to like, remember to share the video as well. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.